I would like to invite Ms. Đăng Thanh Mai, the CEO of SEACO, a Vietnamese consulting firm that has a lot of experience with international trade, to share with us the overall trend of trade flow between Cambodia and Vietnam. So please welcome Ms. Đăng Thanh Mai, please.
Okay, good morning. My name is Thanh Mai, project consultant from SEACO Vietnam, and it's my pleasure to be here today to present the overall trend of trade flows between Vietnam and Cambodia, especially in the context of agriculture and food products. Over the past few years, we see the trade relationship between Cambodia and Vietnam has consistently grown, reflecting the deepening economic ties between two nations. So we have some figures from 2018 to 2022. The trade between Cambodia and Vietnam grew at a very impressive average rate of 8.2%. In 2022, we reached a record-breaking two-way trade volume at about nearly $11 billion. It is a 11% increase compared to the previous. We can see some trends in trade flows between Cambodia and Vietnam. Let's start with the rapid increase in exports. Cambodia has emerged as a major agricultural supplier to Vietnam. In 2021, we see the imports of Cambodian agricultural products surged to almost 3.5 billion US dollar. And while in 2022, we saw a slight decrease to 2.4 billion US dollar, but the overall growth in the market trend is still remain remarkable. We see that the Cambodia enterprises are likely export a lot of agriculture and food products to Vietnam market. So about the diversity of the agriculture products, the Cambodia is a leading exporter of cashew nuts to Vietnam, yes, due to the report of my colleague UC that you heard. And we see that nearly 99% of the cashew output hitting the value at 1.87 billion US dollar. The second product is rubber. Rubber also a significant growth, passing 1.5 billion US dollar in 2021. So we see another product from Cambodia is rice. Rice exports has seen impressive growth, reached 3.5 million tons in 2021. We come back to the export rice from Cambodia to Vietnam later, but this leads us to Vietnam's strong demand. So Vietnamese market has a strong demand on agriculture and food product, and also Vietnam market has also export agriculture and food product to Cambodia and also to the other markets. So we see a very potential opportunities for both nations, for both enterprise of our countries. We can collaborate and we can see there are very potential way to export to the other markets such as the European nations or the other markets such as stock market trends. We are seeing a growing demand for safe, sustainable, functional, and convenient food products. This aligns with global shift toward the higher standards of food safety and for environmental sustainability. So we see both nations, both countries can provide a great opportunity to meet the needs of increasingly conscious of customers. So these figures demonstrate the dynamic and evolving nature of trade between Vietnam and Cambodia. And I believe that by continuing work together, the enterprises from two nations can sustain this upward and unlock even greater opportunities and greater trade trend for Cambodia and Vietnam.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thanh Mai, Ms. Thanh Mai. So another questions that I want to bring your attention to you. Can you share with us about the government agreements and incentive for trade activities between Cambodia and Vietnam?
Yes, sure. So you see that we have very potential opportunities, but we still need the support from governments to for enterprises to collaborate with each other. So the trade relationship between two nations is strengthened by a number of government agreements and incentives also, and all aim at enhancing and facilitating the bilateral trade. So I would like to highlight some of the key agreements. First, there are bilateral trade promotion agreements. These agreements are reviewed and updated every 2 years. Main objective of the trade promotion agreements between two countries is to encourage the promotion of goods and services for both countries and make the flow of trade smoother and more efficient. Based on that promotion agreements, from Vietnam side, we have decree number 5 for in 2024. It just issued by the Vietnamese government on the 20th of January this year. So this important decree reduced tariffs from specific Cambodia goods which entering Vietnam market and provide them the certain criteria. For example, we have some poultry, meat, tobacco, rice, and citrus fruits. All of them enjoy a 0% import tax when entering Vietnam. Specifically, we have rice and dried tobacco leaves. They have quotas for example, for rice, we only have 300,000 tons a quota for the specific zero import tax. For amount exceeding the quotas, we follow the tax rates by multilateral agreements like ASEAN Trade in Goods Agreement, which both Vietnam and Cambodia are the member. We also have the agreement on promotion and reciprocal protection of investments. So this agreement fosters a stable and secure investment environment, encourage Vietnamese enterprises to invest in Vietnam, in Cambodia, and vice versa. The Cambodian enterprises could invest in Vietnam also, and has to be protected and offer a clear framework for the resolving any potential disputes that may rise. And furthermore, we have border trade agreements between two countries, which have been implemented to facilitate smoother trade across our trade borders. So these agreements simplify customs procedures and enhance logistics, making it easier for goods from Vietnam and from Cambodia to trade between. So in conclusion, thanks to many agreements and incentives that both governments have facilitated smoother trade and investment, the trade relationship between enterprises from Cambodia and Vietnam is not only strong, but also growing. So with both governments committed to reducing barriers, enhancing infrastructure, and fostering innovation in agriculture and food processing, the businesses, enterprises from Cambodia and Vietnam are likely presented exciting opportunities to expand their cooperation. So I hope this moment, and I think this moment will also be the time for entrepreneurs to reach and to surpass the goals you have set for your businesses. And this is a moment for cooperation. Thank you.